Hey, this is Anna from the Faithful Dove. I decided that anybody who's given me a paid reading is going to get member exclusive readings. I'm doing this very slowly. I did get some new card decks and I'm very happy with the wisdom of the oracle that brought all the cards together. The first thing I wanted to tell you before we get started is that it's always been a thing for people who are gifted, intuitive, and psychics. You may have read this on documentaries, and some of them take a piece of paper, and while they're doing the reading, they're like doing random scribbles on paper. It really helps them to focus better. That's what these cards do for me. So I'm going to just ask Spirit today, from Cancer all the way down to Gemini, what is the most important thing that you guys need to know for the month of August? So let's get started. We're going to start with Cancer. And this is the Denise Lynn deck. I love this deck. It's got beautiful colors, beautiful artwork, and great messages. Spirit, what, my dear angel guides, does Cancerians need to know the most important thing for this month of August coming up? Okay, we got Desert Passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. Boy, that's hard when our human will kicks in, isn't it? Travel lightly, simplify your life. I've been getting this card a lot lately, and then I look around and I do need to simplify both my emotional, my physical, and my personal life. This can mean getting rid of people who are no longer working for you. You've spoken to them about what you need, and they're just unable to give it to you. Rather than keep fighting the situation or giving them more time, maybe you've given them more time. Your life battery, your heart is not being recharged by them, and you just need to trust that there's a divine plan and move on. It could also be your house. I am in the process of remodeling. Well, my roommate is. It's his house. Things are all undone, all over the place, and it's, for me, that's a little chaotic. But Cancerians, simplifying, just go with simplifying everywhere in your life that needs it. I'm currently going through, for some reason, I've got, look, stuff. I purchased stuff. I like to invent stuff, and then I wasn't able to use it, and it's just been sitting around. So literally, I'm going through my office and my bedroom and getting rid of everything that I do not need. So simplify your life. What's the next message? Take the first step. Begin now. A lot of us are entering into new phases. For Cancerian, this could be personal, it could be physical, it could be work related. I really am getting career, money, finances. Somebody's thinking about going back to school. Take the first step. Whatever that step is, step through that door. You're ready from the past. Close the door on the past and step right through. Okay. These are my favorite because they clarify everything and I love them. Ooh, I get a big... got some new angels lately, and I get a big, I get these goosebumps on my arm. I get tingles. Okay. What else does Cancerian need to know? Oh, sense of community and family and belonging. Peace. And to be fair. This one I got for myself, and it just reminds you that friends and family, some of you may be moving, starting school, and your group of friends that you meet, you may be meeting new people. Maybe you're old people. Maybe you simplify your life because old people aren't working and you're meeting new people. These people, it just reminds you to truly be a part of a community. Be your authentic self. Peace card. Now I'm looking at this. Live in peace in the moment. Do what makes peace to you. I'm going to go ahead and look this up. I just got these because I feel like there's more. 23. Peace. 86. I feel like there's something really important I need to tell you. Okay. Freedom from attachment. Radical acceptance. Is there anything in your life that you've been attached to that is not working? Again, yeah, it matches up with the simplify your life and step into the new and trust there's a divine plan. God wants you to, it's spirit, Buddha, whatever. I want you to focus on yourself. Focus on creating what you want. And that means being very careful with who you meet, getting rid of people that don't work. And let's check this one out. I haven't had this card. And to be fair, I feel like it's about being just fair and just and authentic. I really have the strong feeling. Whoa. Whew. Yeah, I'm hitting on something here. 34. Alright, it's better to look it up. Alright. 38. Yes, you are to be fair. To be fair. 143. To be fair and just. And you may be fair and just, but please make sure that everyone around you is. I really feel like this is about simplifying every area of your life. Getting rid of what is not working. Making sure that you're your authentic self. You're meeting authentic people. Looking to spirit for help and doing things that give you inner happy and peace. I feel like some of you have been making other people happy and not yourself, whether it be your children or your significant other or someone in your life that wasn't working. I just feel strongly that you're being told to work on yourself. Does it make you happy? Did they make you happy? Because I'm feeling like some of you Cancerians are saying, nope, they did not. And what I'm talking about happiness, I'm talking about inner happiness. Do they recharge your heart, your life battery? Do you feel loved? Are you getting enough attention? How many times have you spoken to them about getting attention? To be fair, yes, balance. Consider options. Mutual benefit. Law of cause and effect. Yes, for you and whomever you're with. Not just making sure you're fair, but making sure they're fair. Alright, let me see what Angel Answers has to add to this. What else are we telling Cancerians about August? Wow, August, I feel like you're going to have a lot of opportunities for friends, new friends. I see this group of friends. Oh, yep, simplify the emotions, worry. Stop worrying. There's no need to worry. You can't control the future, and the past is gone. Just be your best and pick other people that are being their best to be around you. Trust. Everything is going to work out in its own divine timing and plan. You may feel like you're in the desert right now. You're seeing mirages. It's all going to clear up for you. You are on a new, exceptional path. And as soon as you learn, you got one more lesson to learn. And I really feel like it's taking care of yourself. Self-care. And whatever you're going through, there's going to be a peaceful resolution to it. Right now, this is what we get for you Cancerians. You're awesome people. Take care of yourself. Only put in your life what makes you happy inside. Get rid of what is not recharging your life battery. And when you get the opportunity, build family and friends. Have people in your life, because to me, my closest friends are family. Have people in your life who are fair and just and authentic like you are to them, where you can truly be yourself. And yes, some people say, well, they're obnoxious. Hey, there are people who need obnoxious people in their life. It's not, you don't need to be nasty, or you don't need to be mean, or you don't need to be pushy. But some people's definition of obnoxious is just being bold and saying things like it is. I don't feel that that's wrong. I just feel that there are people out there who want the gentle answer. And if you're a bold person, if you're feisty, you got to find other people like you, and people who need you and respect you, not people you think. But it's all about being authentic. All right. Now we are going to move on and do Leo. Alright, Leo. Again, I've never done this before on camera, but I just felt like I wanted to give an exclusive to those who you're calling me, you're trusting me. Okay, Leo. Spirit, what do we have for Leo for the month of August? Okay, all right, amazing. Miracles, passion and pleasure, and in the flow. Expect the wonders to emerge. Some of you are just out there wondering if something's going to happen. It's going to happen if you let spirit, if you manifest it and you let spirit create it by not giving it too many details. In other words, when you're asking for specific people, that person, spirit sees all. There may be another person out there that's better for you. Better friends, better love of your life. Okay? And as much as I've learned in life, as much as you love that person. So my boyfriend died suddenly last year. I loved him with all my heart and soul. But you know what? You know what, Leo? When I finally was ready to open myself back up, I prayed first. I prayed, and I met a gentleman. We've been dating for 4 months, who the feelings are there. We love each other. We're in love. And we're working on the merging lives part. That's not to say that we don't have to, things to grow. But I love him, and the connection is more than it was with Rick. And I didn't think that because Rick was the strongest connection I ever had. So I thought I died when he died. I never thought I would have anything more than that. I'd never experienced anything more than that. I thought that was the capacity. But there's unlimited capacity that you have not felt yet. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Spirit, just say, Spirit, bring me the man or woman of my dreams. And they're asking you to savor your life. Find the parts. Appreciate the parts of your life. Even appreciate the lessons. It reminds me of our purposeful gratitude. What mistakes did you learn from, and appreciate the lesson? Because you really grew and it really changed you into a better person. But you create your happiness. That's the other thing. People look to lovers, friends, and family to create their happiness, and then all of a sudden when they have to spend time alone, they don't know what to do with themselves. What do you love to do? What makes you happy? Do it. Everything is smooth sailing. I'm getting that Leos are worrying about something, about their life, about how things are going to pan out, and everything's going to be fine. Again, some of you, it may not be exactly what you wanted. It's going to feel better. You're going to realize it's going to be better. What else do we have to tell Leos for the month of August? Never-ending story. Clean it up. New life. Oh, whoo, I'm getting a very, very intense feeling here. I have not seen this one yet. But I feel sometimes the names in the book help to give me a further description, but I feel strongly that what Spirit is trying to tell you with this is that your life really is a never-ending story. You are a spirit that lives on forever. Okay, your body is just a vehicle for while you're in this world, and you should take care of it. But clean it up. And this, I'm also getting that this is about, again, this is another way to say simplify your life. Get rid of what's not working. Clean out the emotional cobwebs, the physical cobwebs, guys. And I know I told you, one of the things I started doing was walking and exercising again, because during COVID lockdown, well, we were locked in our house for a while. But it was hard at first. My legs hurt, everything hurt. But you know what? Within a month, I was doing like 5 miles. So you can do it. But don't push yourself. If you have medical issues, get your doctor's approval first, obviously. But even the yoga that I was doing, I didn't do it exactly right, and I still got the effects. Okay, let's take a moment here. New life. I know. See, this one goes with this one. Miracles are happening. The wondrous is going to emerge. You are about to enter into a new phase in your life. You've got to get rid of the last bit of cobwebs, emotional, physical. Let those go. Make sure you're not repressing them, because they will come back up again. And make sure you ask Spirit, what do I need to learn to get past this phase? Because I know some of y'all have been sitting there like, I've been sitting here forever, not moving, and I did learn something, but it wasn't what... It's good that you learned something, but it may not have been what you wanted or were supposed to learn. 139. I feel like I need to get more detail in the never-ending story. 139. Here we go. Alright, see, it looks like he's sitting there waiting. He's waiting. He or she looks like a girl. He's waiting and worrying a little bit, like, what is going on? Nothing's happening in my love life. All right. Yep. You are a beautiful, beautiful creature. Stop saying bad things about yourself. I told you, emotional cobwebs. And whatever someone says bad about you, you say 3 good things about yourself. You will eventually believe it. Trust me, been through it. Take care of your emotional side. Stop letting other people bring you down. This is exactly why you find your own happiness. Do what makes you happy inside. I feel like Leos have been giving themselves and giving themselves and giving themselves to people that feel like, it feels like somebody's being taken advantage of. Like, person just takes and takes and takes. So you got to clean out those emotional cobwebs. You got to get rid of everything emotionally, spiritually, physically that is not working. Okay, welcome back, Leos. They might see a little bit of blip because instead of hitting the pause button, I hit the stop button. But Leos, we're still talking about Leos. Leos are to stop criticizing themselves. Do things that make them feel good. Clean up physically, spiritually, emotionally. All the negative in your life. If it's not working, get rid of it. Practice positivity. Savor your life. There are things that are good. I know it doesn't feel like your life is moving right now. I also get this from the Never-Ending Story, but you're not just a body. You're a spirit. You are a never-ending story. Until the day your body dies, you are forever evolving and growing. Tomorrow is a new day. You may be sitting there waiting, and I feel like your lesson is about doing what makes you happy inside and not taking any crap off of anybody and getting rid of them and all those negative thoughts. Okay. You are perfect the way you are. God created you to be who you are. You have a special purpose on this earth, and it is not to serve people who are not reciprocating. You're gonna have a new life. You're almost there. Let go of that last bit of negativity. You're almost there. Realize, soon as you do this, your heart is gonna heal. There's gonna be celebration. it's going to be like you open the door and like all your friends are there to party with you or something. It's going to be great. Everything, I think it's mainly in your head because you've had so much happen now that you're stuck inside yourself, and everything really is smooth sailing. Sometimes you have to do inner work, and you have to look at the bad stuff as mistakes that you're learning from so you can move on to the next phase of your life. And I know this is true because I just did this. I'm getting ready. I'm like halfway in the old world because I'm at the end of a phase. I finally stood up for myself. I have a problem with that. And I'm peeking into the new world, but I'm not quite ready yet. But once things get going for you, they're going to get going. Okay? So, and what you do in between when you've learned your lesson and you're not quite there, like you can feel that things are happening for you or that they're going to happen, but they haven't quite yet. That's your time to just totally, okay guys, I'm sorry, but there's common saying the guys have the nothing box. If you ask a guy what he's thinking about, he'll usually say nothing. And the truth is, most of the time, it's been described to me like a little box in his head, and if you went inside that box, you'd see absolutely nothing. When you've achieved the ability to do absolutely nothing, think absolutely nothing, sit in silence and just absorb peace. And that's what you're being asked to do. If you have problems, I don't have to solve them today. I don't need the answer right now. It's going to be amazing. So that is what I feel is for. I'm going to pull some dream cards for you. I really feel like you need some inspiration. Okay. Leo, if a previous negative experience seems true to you and stands in the way of your dreams, ask yourself, is this really the truth, or could I look at it from a different angle? There again, perspective. Could I allow my dreams to come true despite my history? Oh boy, and you're looking at a girl who's made a lot of bad choices. It's really about being conscious and present. What would you need to give up in order to achieve your dream? And things don't often work out as planned. Let things appear just as they do, and be sure to be accepting of what Spirit has to give you, even if it's not exactly what you wanted, because you're going to learn that it was perfect after all. When you allow Spirit to choose for you, you put yourself out there, you're a good person, you've done the work on yourself, you get more than you had ever hoped for. You may not understand it for a while, but then click. Leo, this is an amazing reading for you. Just do the rest of that. Write down all the things you've had. If it's about a relationship, if it's about life, it's about family, write down every relationship. Write down about your arguments. Compare. Find what is the common denominator in all of them. Do you give too much? Do you run away too easily? Whatever it is, you're going to notice it. And you're going to fix it. It's going to be amazing. So that's for you for August. Thank you so much. Now we're going to go on to Virgo. Virgo, my man is a Virgo. Virgo, Spirit, what do we need to tell Virgo about their August? What is most important? What do you want them to work on and want them to know? Oh, by the way, I do not do upside down reversed cards, so I will flip them. Embracing enthusiasm. Being thankful. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Notice the beauty in the world. Virgo, sometimes you're so grounded and so on this earth that you just need to let go. Let go of it. Stop fighting that issue that inside of your head that, you got issues in life, but you're so intense about solving them that sometimes you miss a solution. Sometimes it's about just being, okay? I have no control over this, or don't overthink it. Don't overthink it, because a lot of you are gifted, and a lot of you get all these red flags and signals about people and things that surround you and your things that and situations that might happen. Just sit in silence and do nothing for 15 minutes. Because when your head gets all clogged up with overthinking and thoughts and trying to find solutions, you're not allowing spirit to help you. You're closing off and blocking the connection to spirit, who's really been trying to send you the answer. And remember, everyone, if you're stressed about it, angry, upset, it's not your gift. It's not God telling you. Okay, so it's not the answer. And you can still be cautious and nervous a little, but you're not going to feel that panic and that fear and that anger if God is helping you. You're going to feel more at peace. And to a lot of you Virgos who've been fighting for so long, and you always want to do the balanced and right thing. So you're always double, triple questioning yourself. Okay, find your open to your source. Step into your power. You are strong beyond measure. And a lot of you have been getting spirit messages. They've been coming through stronger. He's been a little more firm. He, she, Buddha, everyone has been a little more firm in telling you, because they're trying to break through that. Your first instinct a lot of times is the first one. If your first instinct is not related to emotion or caused by emotion, that's it. You see, that person has my stuff and they're trying to charge me storage, but it's their fault because the part didn't come in. Handle it. Don't stress about it. Don't think about it. Just call up and say, look, you're not charging me storage for that. This is an example. You're not charging me storage for that because you're the one who had convinced me to keep it there until the part came in, and the part hasn't come in. So this is what I want. Boom, boom, boom. They're going to say yes or they're going to say no. Everybody's afraid of the outcome, but then you deal with the outcome as it happens. Because a lot of us, what we do is we overthink, and then we get ourselves worked up, and then we don't handle something, or we don't handle it properly. Okay, here we go. What else does Virgo need to know for the month of August? Yin. There you go. Higher power wants you to look. When you're in trouble, not necessarily trouble, when your life is troubled, when there's a troubling situation, when there's a decision to make, and especially if you're having trouble making it, just stop. Turn to your higher power. Turn to your spirit guides. Turn to your angels. And then wait. Don't assume you're going to get an answer right that exact second. They try to, but you don't listen. So just allow spirit to work in your life. So yin, I'm going to look yin up because I don't remember that. I know it's yin and yang too. If I remember, I think it's on page 8. Page 8. Yin, 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 yin. And I think sometimes too that your Virgos get so invested in resolving problems and in the situation itself and in the feeling of the situation. Not that you're necessarily feelers, but you have the need to resolve. You have this drive. Everything's got to be logical, and all your problems got to be logical and resolved. And then sometimes you're like, it's not being resolved, and then you isolate, and then you slip further away from your source. Okay, you actually put blocks up. And it's not good because then nothing gets resolved. Okay. The feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move. So, I'm getting that this is not even about a relationship. This is about a problem you're having in your life, problem that's stressing you out is causing, it's like a spiral causing problems in the rest of your life, because you're isolating. You're isolating from not only the people that love you, but you're isolating from everything. You're going off completely by yourself, because it's like steam. If you imagine the cartoons and steam coming out of your ears, it's like you just got to let off that steam. So what you need to do is, and for a lot of you this means, a lot of you Virgos who think that you have to be the sole problem solver, reaching out to the other party, opening up, talking to the person or people that you love about the problem, because that's a method of purging, and you need to do that. You don't need to handle everything on yourself. Yeah, and it's talking about waiting, allowing someone else to lead. There's other people who can help you feel better. There's other people who can help you get things done, and allowing them to take the lead. Okay, and the Observer, I feel like you need to stop. All this is saying stop. Don't think of solutions. Don't think of what might be happening. Don't overthink. Just stop and watch. Be the observer. And not only that, but let God help you, and observe so that you know what He's trying to tell you. 49, 183. I just really love doing this, and I really love these cards. The Wisdom of the Oracle, I just got these, and immediately it was accurate, immediately clarity. But what helps with these cards, the pictures, the extended messages, it helps to confirm what I'm feeling. Yeah, I really see that you're screwing up other areas of your life because you're blocking other people out. You're trying to handle things all by yourself, and it's time you're number one. It's time you go to your number one. Time you turn away. Just don't worry about, like, okay, I can't solve this. Like, Jesus, take the wheel. Type of thing. You don't have, if you have people who love you too, you don't have to sit and suffer in silence. You're allowed to have feelings about things. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. I feel like a lot of you are getting messages from Spirit, but you're not, like, random stuff will come out of your mouth, or first instinct will come out of your mouth, and it's Spirit telling you. It's your angels telling you your first instinct. Some of you, like, your first instinct might be to talk to your significant other, but you don't, because you want to handle it all by yourself. Okay, sometimes you need the help of other people, and that's what this is saying. The first thing you do, just stop it all, put on the brakes, and ask and actually listen for the higher source, for God, Buddha, everything, heavenly angels to help you. Be happy for what you do have, because some of you are so driven. It's not like you're greedy, but you're very driven, and you're very provide oriented, and you feel like you have to have a certain amount of everything in the bank, and to feel secure. But some of you are focusing on the financial fact too much. You need to be focusing on your emotional and spiritual side. You can still make your money, and you will, but you actually make more money when you're focusing elsewhere. Alright, okay, now that's Virgo. Oh, Virgo for August, let go. let go, ask for help. Now let's see what we have for Libra. Libra. Like I said, the only ones who will be getting these is anybody who has paid for a reading. It's your exclusives, your exclusive members. Libra, what do we have for Libra, spirit guides? Okay. Ooh, I like that one. We have navigating the stars, valiant courage, and a view from above. All right, someone needs to do what makes them happy. And you need to discover what that is, because I don't think you've ever, a lot of you Libras have, that I'm feeling, have never done anything just for yourself. Like it's like, oh, I got to do something for somebody else to make me feel happy. What happens when something happens to that person? Like I told you about Rick, I'm the same way. I'm a Pisces though. I spent my life doing things for other people, but then when the person you love dies the most and you're in COVID lockdown, boy, did I really learn a tough lesson with that. I do create my own happiness, and I had none inside of me. I had no foundation to come out of that depression on. I had nothing, because I was busy taking care of everyone else and doing what made him happy. Take action with passion and get the big picture. All right. Here's a person who knows that there's something that he needs to do or say because he or she is not happy about some area of their life. You need to figure out what it is. Work, love, money. Figure out what you want that makes you happy. Money should not be the first thing, but it's a beautiful supplement from caring for others. And some of you are not getting the big picture. Some of you need to step back and observe, ask questions, because some of you aren't getting the entire picture. There's missing information, whether it be for education, work, school. Figure out what it is that you're missing. Whatever you want to do, you have missing information. And I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm really feeling like you want to change in your life. You want to better your life. You want to move forward. And I'm feeling a lot of it has to do with a career change, going back to school. Because you don't want to, I'm getting the words, I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to make something of myself. Okay, what else for Libra? Flexible. Yep, there's what we talked about. Be flexible. There's more than one way to do things, and you're not getting all the information. And some of you got some good information, but you want to do it a certain way, and it's not the way that's the best way. Rest. Somebody is down on themselves, really, really down on themselves, and they've been going. Somebody has a big family. Somebody out there has a really big family, and going. And I'm sorry, you need to tell your family, choose one thing. Because you are all over the place. You're not getting sleep. Up late, up early. Worries are just flooding into your head. You need some me time. You need some relaxation time. That's somebody with a big family, and is somebody who's trying to keep their kids busy so that they don't get into trouble. Because that's what you're supposed to do, according to. But it's too much. All these activities your kids are in, all these sports, it's too much. You can't be everywhere at once, okay? And you're gonna get sick. And what you're doing is very dangerous, not taking care of yourself. So you need to take care of yourself. You're a human. Okay, you do have a spirit, but you're human. Humans can only do one thing at a time. So your kids are going to be fine. They don't need to be constantly kept busy with sports and activities. Plus, they miss you. As much as they love their sports and activities, they miss you. And they know you're trying to do the best for them. But they miss you. They miss you either emotionally or physically, because you're busy running around and they're doing all their activities, so they're not getting that personal time with you. Okay. And this, I'm telling you, you feel like you're all alone. You've all these people around you. All these people around you, Libra, but you're feeling all alone. That's not good. Ask for help. You're one person. Really feel strongly about family and changing the life and making it better. Like, somebody doesn't feel like that they make enough money, and somebody feels like they're tired of their profession. And somebody's out there wishing, God, you know, I do this, and had I gone to school, had I done that. Well, I'm 49, and I just went to school a couple years ago to get my associates in applied sciences. You can do it. But at the very least, somebody's not being paid what they're worth at work, and you could at least find another job that makes you happy. It's all about, it seems like the theme is all about inner happiness today. You're not alone. Some of these cards I'm feeling out. I'm not even reading the definition. I'm just feeling it. Okay. So, let's just pick a couple more. Yep, communication. Listen to your intuition, and the situation will improve. And I'm feeling like this is all together, like a sentence. Hey, if you communicate clearly your needs, people may not necessarily be happy because they're used to you serving them. Listen to your intuition. You know, that gentle, subtle thing, not the one that makes you feel anxiety and fear and anger, because that's not your intuition. But the subtle messages that you're getting, if you communicate clearly and you listen to your intuition, the situation will improve. You'll feel better. Everyone, after a couple people are done having a, oh my God moment, because you're not people pleasing, you'll get over it. They'll get busy. If they still want to do 2 or 3 sports at a time, then they're going to have to find rides, because you're one person. I know how that is, because I know I'm just talking to this particular person with a big family. I had a big family, and I know how that is. I know how you can, like, literally, I was going to bed at 2 in the morning and getting up at 5, and it had to stop, because I was killing myself. And my boys are fine. They grew up, they went to college, they're great men, they got great relationships, so stop worrying so much. You're being a good parent, setting boundaries and limits, doing the proper lessons and discipline of your children. They're still doing sports, they're still staying busy. But everybody who wants to change, every Libra who wants to change in their life, who is not happy with their life, and I'm feeling like this is like job related and then family related. I really do. Career and family. Okay? You can make those changes. Okay. Scorpio. Let's see, what does Spirit have for Scorpio? Scorpio. August. What's the main message and main theme for Scorpio for August? See, that came out upside down, but I don't use them upside down. Okay. Oh, nice. Very nice. Ascending the mountain, faraway places, and crossing bridges. You have done a lot of work on yourself. You are still working on yourself. And some of you are not sure. Some of you Scorpios are wondering, I'm putting in all this effort. Is it working? Yes, but Scorpio, make sure that what you're doing for self-growth is truly for yourself, not so that you can better serve someone else. This is just for you. Because when you get to the top of that mountain, new things are going to start happening. Opportunities are going to open up for you. It's going to be great. You're going to be crossing bridges, letting go of the past, healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. I guess I think August is really all of my signs so far. It's been about changing things, doing things that make them happy, and healing from the past. I know July the theme was things being brought up that you had to heal from. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love these cards. These cards make me excited. Because I know that I'm going to get good messages. Okay. Let's take a look. More for Scorpio, please. To the sea. Ooh, regeneration. Congratulations. You're healing. You're almost at the, like I say, at the top of the mountain. You're almost healed. You're almost completed a phase. Not to say that you don't have more healing to do, but the phase that you're in, you're going to cross into a new phase soon. Because you're regenerating. You are regrowing. Aha, see? This is the card I was talking about. See how this is the past. He's at the door. He's at the doorway, the little guy. And he's peeking into, but not quite there yet. Okay? The door hasn't fully closed. He's kind of in the middle between the past and the present. That means this is a do absolutely nothing. You did a great job. You're at that door. Now it's time for you to, it's kind of like a workout, an emotional workout. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. And you have the cool down phase, right? Where you slow down. And then you're done the workout. Clean up, take your shower, and you sit there like, wow. Okay. You don't have to do anything in this phase. Be one with nothing. Just, you can take a look into the future and see what's going on. To the sea, to the sea, to the sea. To the sea is 7. Okay, I want to make sure. Some of these, I really haven't had much sleep, so I want to make sure. It's a good thing that Spirit talks to me and I don't need my brain. I just need my gift. 7. 24. 24, 24, 21, 2, 23, 24. Alright. Being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events that happen. See, you're healing, you're coming over the mountain, you're getting ready for new horizons. You are healing, connecting, and mending. Connecting to spirit, healing, letting things flow naturally, which after you're done your exercise and you're resting, you're getting ready for, it's giving you more energy, you're getting ready to regenerate. The seeds you are planting by taking care of yourself and releasing the old, they're going to grow. And just like a garden, it takes time to grow. But until you get your next, you'll know, because you'll be like, get bold inspiration. Just praise Jesus, praise God, praise your gods and goddesses. Say thank you to my spirit, thank you to my guides, thank you everyone, thank you to myself. Look at me, finally I learned the lesson that you wanted me to learn. I'm ready to move forward. I'm just waiting for the seeds that got planted to sprout. Amazing. This is an amazing message. Scorpio, I'm really proud. I'm really, really proud. You know, I didn't feel like the need to go into, but I'm going to pull some dream cards just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. I don't know. Something told me to. Okay, let bygones be bygones, because the future can be very different from your past. Give your life opportunity to offer you new experiences, to yourself to regenerate and grow. Don't let your beliefs from the past stand in the way of a bright future. Here we go again. There's only one of you, and that is your strength. You are enough. God built you to be who you are. No more, no less. Honor yourself. Love yourself. Listen to your heart. Follow your passion and trust your inner voice. Oh, find clues to help you get nearer to your dreams. Remember, the clues are often disguised. What clues can you find today? Great job, Scorpio. I think Scorpio just got tired of it. I feel like Scorpio just got fed up and said, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to move my life forwards. And when you put your mind to it, you do. Okay, Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What is the most important lesson that they are learning for August? What should they focus on? Spirits. Lie back, rest and relax. Expand your horizons. Through gratitude, joy expands. Yes, yes. I do feel that the themes for the month seem to be for everybody. Let go, release, relax. You're on the verge of a new horizon. Do what makes you happy. Make those changes. Don't people please. Rest. What do you have? Even your mistakes, like I told the other signs, like for purposeful gratitude, or question of the week for purposeful gratitude to relieve stress. What mistake did you have the most appreciation for the lesson you've learned? Who has made you the person you are today? Who is your growth really happened? Because grace and gratitude is not just about finding the good things and appreciate them. It's about, okay, I made the wrong choice. I learned my lesson. Thank you. I really am growing as a person. Even when you don't feel you are, you are. And I feel like also you need to try some new things. Try what makes you happy. Okay. Taking a deep breath. Sagittarius. What are the further messages for Sagittarius for August? Ooh, go the distance. Treasure Island. The Fates. Oh. Accepting. We're talking just about accepting the good and the bad and appreciating. For some of us, the fate, everybody thinks, oh, they're fated to be. Yes, you might be fated to be with that person, but if you break up, that was also fated. Focus on what pattern, go back and write down all the patterns of your relationships. Focus. Appreciate that it was meant to be, but it could have only been for a short time, for a lesson. What did you learn from it? You are a beautiful soul. We are always learning, and it's okay to make a mistake. But we must try to learn so that we can get on to the new phase of our life. But this one had more, if I remember. I want to take a look. I'm going to take a look in order because they often have meanings side by side. 47. 176. Okay. Okay. Endurance, strength, the long haul. I have a feeling this one feels like a relationship for you. Somebody had a relationship that didn't go so well. Some of you. Poor Sagittarius. Sagittarius don't like to give up very easy. They're very whomever this is, they're very like, what could I have done? What could I have done? You did all you could do. It takes two to make a relationship. You're either in or you either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. For better or worse, you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth. This is our normal process. You're redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean that there will never be a wrong note played, but that a relationship is marked by not giving up, barring that it isn't like, because deal breakers are physical, mental abuse, substance abuse, things like that. And this could also be for people who had a partner who passed and they're asking why. Okay. Your relationship, looking at your relationships, they don't have to be completely harmonious. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know if it's my throat or the allergies, but I just started insanely coughing. So we're talking about going the distance with someone. You do have to have some compatibility, but you should balance each other out. You know? Should balance each other out. Nobody should be abusing or doing substance abuse and stuff like that. That's deal breakers. So many people just walk away from relationships or have their foot half out the door because they don't want to deal with the pain. You're going to have growing pains. Watch Merging Lives video on my Facebook page, Faithful Dove. This is really important for this because I feel like somebody is like wondering, we were doing fine and then something happened. It seemed like I really love him, I really love her, but all of a sudden we're going through this period where we're arguing all the time. Throughout your relationship, you're going to have tough times. You're going to have times where you're changing, you're growing, you know, from teens to 20s, 20s, 30s, 30s to 40s, 40s to 50s, elderly years. Can you grow together? And are you listening to hear? Sagittarius, are you listening to hear your partner? Are they listening to hear and understand you? Or are you just, somebody's fighting. They're fighting for their side to be heard, and somebody feels misunderstood. And somebody's wondering, gosh, do we belong together? Maybe this wasn't supposed to be. But it was fated. And if you do the right things, you get through it. And if it was just fated that that person's there to learn a lesson, please appreciate the lesson learned too. 9. All right, I'm going to look up Treasure Island. I have not had that one yet. 32. Okay. The Law of Attraction. Wow, we were just talking about that. The Law of Attraction. Balancing each other out. The results of positive thinking made to manifest. So this person that you're frustrated with, I believe that they're still there with you. Somebody, some Sagittarius, so it seems like they're bickering all the time. And you have to look at what emotional or physical need is not being met to make you. It's usually emotional. Because it's bigger than the bickering. And someone wants to go cool off, and the other one will not let them leave because they're saying it's abandonment. But you really both need to clear your head. Just put it aside and clear your head, because I feel like what you're arguing about outwardly is not the real problem. You need to search deeper. Okay? It says, for some of you, the person that's sitting there doing the bickering and he's not running away despite the fact that he needs to go have space or she needs to go have space, but they stayed. They love you. But they really want to stop arguing. And that's because you guys aren't listening to understand each other. My light just went off. That's because you're not listening to understand each other. You're listening to so that you have something to reply. There we go. Okay. Compromise. Let's pull some of these. These cards are really good for this. Pull some of these cards and see. Gosh, just because you start fighting and you go through graveyards does not mean that you're not meant to be together. But if you're not getting your emotional needs met, you need to be discussing that. You need to find out the real reason why you're upset. Opportunity, romance, and forgiveness. All right, Sagittarius. One or both of you is being so stubborn. One of you has not been going out on dates in quite a while. You got caught up in the bickering when really the bickering was because you needed a change of space. You needed something where you could connect. For some reason you were not connecting because sometimes it's long work hours, it's the kids. Who took date night off of the menu? Somebody, when they had one fight, got so stubborn. I don't know what the fight was about, but does not want to go out with their significant other now on dates. But the whole problem is you're not connecting because you haven't had time and space to focus on each other. Okay? You want this relationship to last, or even if you're not sure, you've got to start going out on dates together. First, do something that you both like to do that has nothing to do with you two emotionally. Like, nothing where you sit there and talk emotional. You just have to say you like to go dancing. Go. Go do it. Go to the movies. Okay? Let the pressure off. And then start. And if you can't afford it, or you're worried about COVID and things like that, You can even have somebody come babysit your kids. Or tell, if they're old enough, tell them. And you got to explain to kids what true emergency is. Unless there's an emergency, mommy and daddy are going to go have a cup of coffee in the kitchen every day at this amount of time. And we're not to be bothered. This is so simple to fix, okay? You think it's everything else, but what it really is you two haven't had a date. You two haven't focused on each other, so you're not connecting because there's work issues, there's family, there's all this stuff. Take the opportunity for romance and let go of and forgive. Love you, Sagittarius, but you can be stubborn. Of course, not saying your significant other isn't too, because we both get that way sometimes. Oh my gosh. Go date each other. Capricorn. Woo! Capricorn. I feel so good, like talking to the spirits and guides and getting all these answers and advice, and it like right now I'm tingling all over. Okay, like I see they're proud of me, so I'm trying something new. Capricorn, spirit, what does Capricorn need to know for August? Oh my goodness. Somebody's resisting change. We have surrendering to the journey, first light, and uncovering treasure. Somebody is resisting change. They know they need to. Capricorn, you know you need to. This light keeps going off because it's getting dead. The battery's getting dead. You know you need to release control to begin a new cycle. There's so much in you that is so wonderful. Let the past go. There's some opportunity that is presented or being presented to you. Take a step forwards. Okay. Yep. Let go. Release control. Let go. Put it aside. I'm hearing put it aside. I'm hearing you spend so much time worrying about stuff that you can't control, and even the stuff that's personally happening to you, that you have just drawn inwards. But right now, you don't need the answer to the problem exactly right now. You don't have to do that right now. There may not be an answer right now, or not one that you can access because of your stress. Abundance and belief. And then on the bottom of the deck, look for a sign. Oh, your guides are really trying to talk to you. One of your relatives who passed away has been trying to give you answers to, and you're not paying attention. The little butterflies, the little creatures scurrying. There was a weird looking bird, or he was doing something weird. You have so much. There's an opportunity. See, abundance. And this is, I feel like this is about a move, a career change. Something to do with evolving where you're supposed to be. And you're scared because it's new. You're like, I may not like all aspects of my life, but I like it the way it is, and I don't know what's happening. Fear of the unknown. That's just what it is. Go for it. Remember, your intuition gives you subtle, peaceful messages. So if you're getting these subtle, peaceful messages, go for it. Don't use your emotions. Your emotions can lead you wrong. And look for the signs that your relatives have been trying. I feel like it's like maybe up to 2 relatives. Yep. Trying to give you a leg up. You're going to getting the help you need. Somebody who loves you very much. You're a very loyal heart. And it's time you took care of yourself. Everybody wants the best for you. But some people are going to be shocked. if you go try to get it. Don't listen to them. Listen to yourself and what you need. Mending. All because of your past. Release control. Let go. Heal. Well, this opportunity that's coming up, do not. You're going to get a tingle. You're going to get a smile on your face. Still may be cautious and a little fearful. But you know in your heart, you're going to feel in your heart that it's the right thing to do. You need the change. You need the move. You need the career. You have so much inside of you. So many wonderful things, talents and qualities. Access those. Use those. Believe in yourself. All right. This is my first time of doing this and using this. And okay. Aquarius. So please excuse me if things are not exactly perfect. I'll get it there. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. So basically, I may have to do this without the overhead because the overhead light is rechargeable and this one of them fancy things. But I'm sure you can still see. Grounding yourself. Go deep, explore your roots. Forget about the outside influences. You've had a recent disagreement, squabble. Wow, I haven't said that word in a while. Squabble or misunderstanding. Again, Aquarius, you and your man, you can be stubborn and you can be a fighter. And when you get mad, it's hard for you to listen to someone else's side. But I feel like there's something you miss. So somebody gets intimidated by you and tries to talk about it, but you're stronger than they are. You're more vocal. So they get intimidated, and then you misunderstand what they say. You're misunderstanding something, an issue that happened. And it's time to let it go. Because for some reason, it upsets you so much. And this other person really wants to work it out with you. But you're not, you've misunderstood them and you're not hearing. And every time they go to say something, you're like, grrr, and then they like freak out. And they like literally do not. Well, freak out, I mean like they get kind of lost at words. Words come out jumbled. I feel like sometimes you're going, what the are you talking about? They go basically into dim and defense mode. So you need to ground yourself. What is what you're upset about? Pick and choose. I'm getting is what you're upset about that important to you? Because you're misunderstanding anyway. That you're willing to literally rip someone apart. Because remember, about the kid, the story about the kid who got angry, had a temper. I'm not saying you have a temper, but when dad had him go out and put the nails in the fence with a hammer, then next week had him pull them out, and then explain to him, you see that? The nail was the angry words that you said, and the hammer was the force of it. There's different versions of this. Now you've pulled the nails out. And there's still holes. You can't always repair somebody so you have to watch your words. You really think you're right, but you're not seeing the whole picture. Things are going to work out, breakthroughs at hand. Aquarius, Aquarius. Poised. Aww. Oh, some of this is with someone. I'm so sorry, I'm chewing on a cough drop. That's so rude. Remember the old commercial? How many licks does it take at the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? One, because I'm mature. You know in your heart of heart you need to ground yourself, because Spirit's trying to tell you you have a deep knowing. It's inside of you. You have a deep knowing that it's a misunderstanding. You two are soulmates. You need to make up. But you need to make sure you fully listen to understand, because this person needs you to understand. 48. So get grounded. Pray about it. And then work it out. 48. Because you're going to lose this person. They're tired of being they're tired of being scared to talk to you because of how you react. And you're only reacting that way because you think you know what they're saying, and you don't. But they also need to communicate clearer. And in order to do that, they need to know, they need you to be patient with them. And after the words fall out of their head, all jumbled up and mixed up, clarity, the words of clarity will come out, and you'll understand it. But you're going to need to listen to them for a while, because they're going to be really scared. And when they get scared, everything gets jumbled up. So I'm looking up poised, because I haven't had that one yet. But we all know the definition of poised. 48. And it would really, really help me if I would put on my glasses. Doctor yells at me all the time about this. This is 183. Ain't no 183. Oh, duh. Put on your glasses, Anna. Go ahead. Yell at me. Okay. You have nothing to prove right now. Everything can be harmonious. Be ready bringing something to light, which is the issue. Be at your best. Have confidence. Clear the air. In other words, get yourself together. And then really listen. And don't listen for all the crap that you think you're going to hear, because this is just this person purging all the words. Like, it's like a junk pile up in some of our heads. And I feel like there's a junk pile of words and they're not coming out right. Well, you need to get the junk piles of words out of her head, and so she's confident that you're listening, the correct words will come out in the correct order and totally change the meaning of everything that you've been arguing about and thinking you're right about. Aha! Don't try to control things. It'll take you further away from her or him and from your own inner wisdom. Calm down and listen to your heart. Your subconscious is always working towards your best interests. It takes courage. Be who you are, but have patience. Stay awake and be present when you talk to her. Great job, Aquarius. Oh, Pisces, that's me! What's for me for Pisces? Not just me directly, all the Pisces. I got excited. I love my birthday. And I'm one of them rare people who actually love my whole name, too, even though my parents have a very super long name. One of my middle names is Chrissy. I got two middle names, and that's because right when I was being born, Chrissy Baby Doll came out. So my mom's like, oh, I like that too. Slap that in there. So with my long last name and my whole first name and my two middle names, it's like I got the whole alphabet in my names. Imagine being a kid learning to write. But let's see what's for Pisces. What's for Pisces? What's for Pisces? Yep, in silence. Solitude. Love flows through you and to you. These are for all Pisces. And enjoy the journey. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. We had such an emotional month. We are very emotional, passionate people. And July was just bringing back people that brought up past issues for me. Past issues that I didn't even remember until the person came back. And the whole thing with, I think it was Chiron, was that past hurts come up that you may not even remember, and you're supposed to discuss them with this person and heal. Or just heal on your own. Let it go. Because apparently, a lot of the signs, especially me, have been repressing them, thinking that they let them go. And technically, when you're mad or emotional and you have a breakup, your body tries to protect you from too much emotional pain, and sometimes throws that stuff way down in there, but it comes back up in random ways. Like my grandfather, who used to get upset once a year, and he blew his top, and it was about like nothing, like literally, but it wasn't really about that. There was underlying issues from all year that he didn't deal with. So like somebody was chewing gum and he hated gum chewing, and he went a little overboard yelling at them, but that's the gum chewing and stuff, that's so disgusting, you know, when really it wasn't about the gum at all. Where the emotions were coming from was all the stuff that he put up, and he didn't stand up for himself all year round. All right, unfinished symphony, here and now, Yang. Oh gosh, you know what? I know what this is about. This is about being in the present, finding balance, letting go, and just right now, a lot of Pisces are finishing up lessons. So they're getting ready to go through that door into the next part of our lesson in life. But right now, Pisces, with emotional stuff especially, has a problem of stop. Do nothing. Okay, I'm driven to fix things. I want to fix things. If there's especially emotions, because I'm driven by emotion. I'm a Pisces. Everything's emotional for me, whether it's happy or... Me and my boyfriend just had this discussion because he said, you're worried about the weather. You stop contacting people and tell them to be careful. It's going to be too hot out. This is stuff that they already know. I'm like, you don't understand. First of all, worry is how I love people, but I'm not actually emotionally worrying about them. I just seem like it. And so just stuff like that. And we do let things get deep in us too much. We have to remember to be in the present. Pisces lives in every mistake, every pain, until we literally say, and we don't stand up for ourselves until, this is a learned process, until we say, I'm fed up, I'm done. And then we, literally, kind of like my grandfather. This is important right now. For Pisces, especially, a lot of Pisces are empaths. Like I'm an empath. I can feel everybody's emotions. I can walk through, gosh, we don't even have malls anymore. We do Mall America. I can walk past 10 people and feel their emotions as if it's my own. Can you imagine? Happy, sad, angry, confused. And it takes, less than a minute to walk by 10 people? It feels like I've gone insane. So a lot of times, I isolate myself. Hold on, I'll be right back. So a lot of times I will isolate myself, but I do need a certain degree of solitude. As much as I am a people pleaser, who I'm trying to balance that out, and I live through my emotions, I also need a break from my emotions and people to just rejuvenate. And it's just saying, sit and do nothing. You don't have to have the answer. You don't have to be inventing something. You don't have to be problem solving. You don't have to be doing things for other people. Just sit there. Even if you have a minute, Just sit there. Okay. I have to do this really quick. Yep, that's us. Love flows to us and through us. We got a lot of people who need our love, though, who don't give it back. Gotta be careful. You gotta take care of yourself and emotions. Just enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Don't analyze it. Just enjoy life. Enjoy the journey. Oh God. You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say oh God. My boyfriend was just saying that. Life and we are an unfinished symphony. I'm not reading the message because I'm feeling what Spirit wants me to say. There's more to us than we know. Don't limit ourselves. And we got a lot more life to live, so you want to live quality. Go for quality, inner happiness. But be in the present. Really, the only thing you have to do right now is self-care. Take care of yourself. It helps a lot if a Pisces can stay in the present today. That's why I use that 10-second rule. 10 seconds. 10 seconds at a time, like Kimmy Schmidt. If you can get through 10 seconds at a time, you've achieved. And just balance. And Pisces are good people, but please stop taking in other people's emotions as if they're your own. If you started out the day happy and nothing happened, then you need to say, Spirit, release this emotion from me. It's not mine. Alright, Pisces, give me just a minute. We're going on to the next one. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. My phone just said something about, I don't know, message, but I have a card, so it should be fine about storage. So let's, Aries, what are the messages for Aries for the month of August? Support is all around you. Go slow. And you're exactly where you need to be, even though you may feel like you don't know what you're doing. You're doing fine. Stop worrying about it. Ask for help. And the most important thing is, when you don't know what to do, don't do anything. It'll come back on track. You'll figure it out. But don't go trying to force a decision or a path when you don't know. You don't have to answer right now. Remain positive. Big happy changes are coming. Yay! And talk to Spirit. Don't try to solve it all for yourself. I know an Aries. I know a couple Aries. They're very stubborn. They think things should go a certain way. Okay. Stop asking why. You don't need to know why right now. Maybe ask, what am I supposed to learn from this? Ask what you're supposed to learn, not why. You're never going to understand why you're being put through something. But if you ask what the lesson is, you're going to get through it. Message in a bottle. Ooh, messages are coming. Messages are coming. Aries, those of you who've been waiting for a message, some about jobs, some about the person that you care about. Ooh, there's a family message in there too. Oh, he's cute. A changes in the wind. See, big happy changes in the wind. And keep in mind that the changes, Aries is it's got to be this way. The change that Spirit has for you, you may not agree with right now, but it is the best thing. You're going to realize it. Be open to Spirit. Aries, stubborn Aries. Love you guys so much, but you're so stubborn. Oh, Taurus, this was Rick's sign. And let me tell you, he could be a real bear. Okay. Taurus. Taurus is you're a beacon for others. You're lighting their path. You're teaching. You're growing. You are being protected by your angels. And as a result, success is expanding in your life. As a result of teaching and being the beacon for others, success expands in your life. And you are recovering. Some of you very, very emotional. Only a small portion of you, I feel this time, it's from illness. I think this is recovering emotionally. But how you've done that is you decided to help other people. And I feel that you might be a beacon for them, but I feel like they lit up your path too. You help each other. You're on the verge of success. Yes, that means you've learned your lesson and you're moving into the next phase of your life. Guys, I really feel like this is all you need to know. Good job, Taurus. Good job, good job, good job. Okay. Gemini, our last and most beautiful Gemini. I know a Gemini too. He was both the twins, and boy, was he moody. And that was my high school sweetheart. But boy, were we a great couple. Narrow pathway. Yeah. I can vouch for this. Every Gemini that I have ever met has really been stubborn. They have their own opinion of things. For instance, one Gemini told me I was too emotional and that I needed to grow a spine. Okay? I'm an empath. We feel deeply. God made me who I am for a reason. And not to mention mothers and mother figures. Even though you're not supposed to use your emotions and live by fear and emotions, when your family has something wrong and they're not telling you and they're acting fine, you know it. That's a gift right there. What else do we have for Gemini? What advice? Imagine. No place like home. Truth be told. All right. Someone's going through, the Geminis are going through things, and they need to stand in authenticity. The truth will be shown to you, and you need to, don't give into your emotions. You need to stand in the light of that truth. You don't need to be nasty or mean, and speak the truth. Some of you are just like, I'm done with this world. I'm done with these crazy people. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Somebody at work is screaming like, I've had enough. In their head, of course. Other people get on your nerves because you see the way to do things in a different way. You think things should be a certain way. You think you're protected if you live your life in this little box that you've created for yourself. But then things keep breaking the box and breaking the ceiling, getting inside, and you get emotional anyway. Be more flexible. Be more open and imaginative. I'm going to look this up because I feel like there's something really important. 76. And then this will be the last one, Gemini. You're lovely people, but you really need more flexibility in your ideas department. Okay, turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning, imagery and feelings, creativity, and illusions. And that's what I was saying. I feel like you need to be more flexible and open to, there's more way than one way to do things. There's more ways, because you know there's more than one way, but there's more ways than your way. Your way is not the only right way. And by putting yourself in that box, and you try to put everybody else in there with you, You actually end up isolated because no one wants to live in that cramped little box that's in your mind. It causes you to be judging people. It causes you to see life in very one way, one-sided. Open up. Think before you speak. Think that other people have opinions, other people have ways they like to live our life. We have the freedom to live our life the way we want to. Okay? The stress that you're going through, this crap that you're tired of, you're going to get through it by being, I feel at least 3/4 of it is because someone has an idea other than yours. Okay, and you're thinking, my idea is the way I want to do it, and it's my life, it involves me, so this is the way it should be done. You're a very intelligent person, but your way is not the only right way. Okay, and as far as a situation that happened, because there's some of you that had a situation that actually happened, I also feel that you're a little closed off about it, living in your own box. But you do stand in the light of the truth, and you don't need to handle it the way your box tells you to handle it. You need to be yourself, be flexible, but stand on the fact of the truth that is revealed to you that you know. Don't let someone explain something that they did or a lie away. But I feel like somebody thought that they had to lie to you. They were deceiving you about who they were because you have this idea of how people are and how they should be. And when you found out they lied, it was like, oh my God, they lied. And it just made you mad. Like, it set you off because no one lies. Well, this person is intimidated by you, and the lie was told because they were afraid of hearing your intimidating speech and actions about the little box of ideas that you have and how people should live their lives. It caused quite a rift between you two, and you're going to have a hard time letting go of it and forgiving, but you're going to need to forgive. You can be the person that's right when a situation happens, like when someone says a lie. But you should understand how you come across, because not every situation is what you see it to be. Even though no one should be lying about it, there's at least 3 people scared to talk to you. You're a strong person. You've got great ideas, but your ideas are not the only ones that are right. There's more than one way to live life and do things. Try to be a little more flexible. Watch how you talk to people. Respect their opinion. And definitely, you gotta call this person out. Okay? Thank you so much. I had a great time with you guys today. I hope I wasn't too long. You know, if you haven't yet, Facebook, like, share, follow. Facebook, The Faithful Dove. Thanks. Bye.